Who are you?
Paul Niemeyer, artist extraordinaire, artist at large. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna get this out of the way first because I was super interested in this. So I know you went from like gaming art, and then you moved over to like haunted houses and escape rooms.
Yeah.
So how? Okay, a bunch of other stuff, but I was like, oh, how do we get there? How do we get to prop making and escape rooms and all that kind of stuff?
Well, I always wanted to have a haunted house. When I grew up on a dairy farm, and we had this old spooky barn that we used to make a haunted house out of.
I was gonna bring that up that you worked on dairy farm. You beat me to the punch. Dang it, you beat me to the punch. No, okay.
Yeah. So, I had this old spooky barn I used to haunt as a kid, and, I was trying to scare my friends, and it kind of evolved into a full-blown professional haunted house in Chicago. I had about 70 cast members. It was
Oh, so it's a big day.
big. Yeah, there were like 32 rooms. It was 8,000 square feet indoors, another 12,000 outdoors. It was a huge show.
My girlfriend would absolutely love that. So you worked on Mortal Kombat. You worked on some of the Pac-Man games. Tron is also a big one as well. Also, I know you've done marketing and promotional work for Men in Black, Jurassic Park 2, Demolition Man, and hang on, Little Mermaid. Is that right?
Wow, you're hitting them all. Yeah.
Am I right? Cool. All right. So,
Hercules, a couple other Disney things, Star Trek 6.
So going from gaming art to like more of a like movie marketing art, like what is the difference and like what is the split? What is the divide? Is there a lot of similarities or is there a lot of differences?
A lot of differences, actually. And in tell you the truth, it was more simultaneous. I was kind of freelancing at the games of the game company and also working at the ad agencies on Michigan Avenue. The thing with the ad agencies was pretty straightforward. They were more than willing to throw as much money at you as it took to make it happen. They didn't care how much it cost as long as it got done, and they were more than willing to keep greasing the art pipeline to make that art happen. The game companies, on the other hand, were more than happy to take the artwork from you, and if they didn't have to pay for it, why bother? I mean, here you're making millions for both companies. Making millions for the ad company, making millions for the game company. These guys over here, they're going to throw tens of thousands of dollars at us to keep it going. These guys over here would much rather steal it. When I was working at the game companies, they always let you know that there was always somebody there to take your job at any given moment.
It's like dog eat dog.
Always the attitude. Always the attitude. And then the complete opposite at the ad agencies. They're like, keep that stuff up, my brother.
Yeah. Hey, it looks good. Let's keep this rolling,
keep
baby.
that shit going. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, absolutely.
Give me your history on like how you started doing like the Mortal Kombat stuff. Like how do you get into this? What was the inspiration on a lot of the art, especially because it's very iconic as well,
Management was negotiating with Jean-Claude Van Damme to be Johnny Cage at one point in time. But it fell apart, and they had it hardwired in their heads that the only way the game was going to be a success was Jean-Claude Van Damme on board, and now he wasn't. So they decided, quit wasting time with a staff artist and hire some freelancer to get this game the hell out of our lives. Keep in mind, we're talking about Mortal Kombat.
Right, yeah. Now just one of the biggest.
I know, it's insane. So that's how I got brought into the whole thing. So I did the artwork, and the game comes out, and now they got a whole new problem because it blows up, okay? The one thing that they thought was never going to happen happens.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
Huge success. And they only made 200 games the first run. This is how little faith they had in it. That tells the tale right there. 200 games is like a break even, I'm sure. Okay, so the game comes out, boom, it blows up, it's huge, and now they got a whole new problem. The guy that just made the most valuable artwork the company's ever had doesn't work here, never did, and probably has rights to it.
Yeah.
So when I came looking for my money, they didn't pay me. Came looking for my money. I ended up getting threatened with a lawsuit is what really happened. I was told, Ed Boon told me that if I showed Mortal Kombat or associated myself with it in any way, they would sue me into the Stone Age. Those are his exact words. So I kind of disappeared for 27 years. And I was accidentally rediscovered about 5 years ago, and boom, this all happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, literally, like overnight, I went from nobody knowing who I am to doing a 20 plus cities a year. This is my 5th year doing it. I'm edging up to my 100th convention.
Which is awesome. You know, it's like the blowing up from Mortal Kombat. It wasn't expected, but now like you're blowing up again. It doesn't expect it. It's like something in the universe, right?
Quite honestly, none of it was expected. Okay, not a bit of it. Not even one tiny little bit of it. Every day is a surprise. It really is.
Maybe like a little weird subject, but what do you think of the evolution of Mortal Kombat as an IP so far, though? Like, and since you were one of the original artist creators, what do you think about it now as well? Even with the slate burn too, you know, like there might be some animosity because I'd be super in. I'd be like,
I'll tell you what, I will reflect the concerns that have been given to me by the fans. Okay, and that is that they're a little pissed off that Warner Brothers went down to the vault and pulled out every IP they owned and weaponized it into a Mortal Kombat character. To the point of one time I was in Louisville just recently, about a month or two ago, doing a convention, and somebody told me during the panel that they had weaponized Shaggy from Scooby-Doo as a Mortal Kombat character, and I'm just laughing. And he says, I'm not joking.
The thing too is like the internet took Shaggy to like a whole new level as well. For I don't even know why. It just kind of doing internet stuff. It's like one of the game Tekken with the Waffle House they want to have. Yeah, have you seen that? Yeah. Okay, so I think it's Satan's Hollow, right?
Oh my God, yeah, okay, Satan's Hollow.
So, can you talk to me about the artwork about Satan's Hollow, and also can you explain? Because for me, I'm gonna be honest, I'm very transparent when it comes to this stuff. I had not really heard about Satan's Hollow, but I saw some of the art when it was sent to me, and so I don't. It seems like it's like a very like kind of niche-y kind of thing.
Yes.
So can you explain Satan's Hollow and some of your thought process behind
Sure,
it?
absolutely. Well, it was very cool in that at that point I was a new guy in the department at the art department in Ballet, and up until that point I had been working with somebody else on every game. So one day Paul Ferris came over to my desk and he's got all these blueprints under his arm and he just throws them on my desk and he goes, "How'd you like to do a game?" And I said, "Oh, awesome. Who am I working with?" He goes, "You're working with you."
It's all you.
So that was a huge thing. I mean, I'm 24 years old, and he's handing me an entire game all to myself. And I'm like, for me, it was like him saying, "I have faith in you. I believe in you." And being the new guy, I was just like, "Yeah, baby, yeah." But now I got to produce. Now I got to come up with something. So did the artwork, and the game came out. And it was a kind of a filler game. You know, they didn't really expect a whole lot out of it. But boy, did it start a shitstorm of hate mail.
Oh gosh, just stirring the pot.
You gotta know, yeah, Satan's Hollow. First of all, Satan.
Yeah.
You gotta, oh boy, here we go, Bible Belt. So one day, my boss, Paul Ferris, comes over to my desk, and he's got a handful of letters, right? And he says it just like this. He throws the letters on the table, and he goes, "Well, I hope you're happy. You're famous now. You've got hate mail."
Like,
and I thought, am I getting fired? Or,
yeah.
Oh, no, he's jacking with me. I get it. He's jerking me around. He's awesome.
Heart's going, and you're like, did I do good or did I do bad?
Or what? Yeah, clarify for me.
Did you come out with that first? Tell me.
Start packing.
Do I take these letters with me?
Right, yeah, exactly. So it was funny. It was like Jim Baker and I forget all the other, but they were like TV evangelists, you know.
Free marketing at that point.
Oh my God! How about? Oh, I'd give a finger to have those letters. Boy, that'd be great. In fact, I just talked to Paul Ferris recently. To see if he had it. No, he didn't have it. One more thing about Satan's Hollow is that we're re-releasing it.
Okay, that's also what I was going to ask you about too.
Awesome, yeah.
I hear you have some new artwork for that, and also the re-release of this. So
So this is the Satan I wanted to do back in 1982, and somewhere along the lines, management got cold feet.
Like at 82, like yeah,
Satan's Hollow. It'll be so Satan-y. Oh, wait a minute.
Yeah, right. And like, oh no, wait, never mind.
Not as Satan-y as we wanted it. Different. So I did this Satan originally, and they went, no, that ain't happening. So then they wanted me to do like a 1930s kind of a vaudevillian Satan. And I remember we were in that meeting, and my boss Paul's going, okay, yeah, well, we'll have to rework that whole thing. Not a problem. We'll get right on that. And I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, it's like an incredible amount of work. So we go to the elevator, and the moment the doors close, shh, we're not doing that.
You're like,
we're not doing any. Yeah, we're not doing any of that crap. I just told them that. So they're like mushrooms. Okay, you had to keep them in the dark and feed them shit.
that might be quote of the year already, and we're only halfway through the year. I love that. I'm stealing that from you, by the way. I'm stealing that from you.
I hand it over to you graciously.
I appreciate it. Some poor cosplayer is gonna get that one day while I'm interviewing. It's gonna pop out of nowhere.
Oh, it fits so many places.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna say it to my girlfriend. She's gonna slap me in the face. Yeah. Don't get me in trouble, okay? All right.
No. You just go. Oh, we're in the mushroom department.
Yeah. No, that worked. I see. Okay. So what is your feelings of like it, like coming out after so long, or like a whole revamp of it? Like how does that make you feel?
I couldn't be happier. I really couldn't be. This is fantastic. I was made for the road. I love people. I love meeting everybody. I love telling the stories. I love kind of setting a record straight a little bit. And the fans are hungry to find out what really happened. And I think they deserve it. They deserve to know what really happened. There's a lot of blank spaces in the story that I'm trying to fill in.
Which is good too, because you've been a huge part of the gaming community, with even art on cabinets and all of that. You know what I mean? So it's iconic just to see your stuff, because there needs to be more credit where credit is due. Because Keith, right? I think he wanted me to show you a Pac-Man sculpture he had, and I think he wanted.
Oh right, yeah, I just got done doing a Super Pac-Man.
Yes, yes.
It's 4 feet tall.
Yeah, I was like, you can't pull it up before I do. You're gonna make me look bad, okay? All right, so you make props, you make all this cool art. How long does this take? How long? What is this? What is the process, or what do you think about like?
That maybe a week and a half.
A week and a It would take me like 2 years to do it. Easily 2 years.
Well, when you're doing it all the time, and you just jump in and just do it. You don't think about it. You just kind of.
You know what you got to do is you got to do like an escape Pac-Man room. You got to do like a complete video game escape room. That would be so tight.
That would be the coolest, yeah.
What was your favorite IP to do artwork with? Like, what was the one that like at least just is most memorable for you?
I'm gonna say probably Jurassic Park, because I just love dinosaurs. I love animals. Period. Growing up on a farm, being around animals, it was a natural thing. So illustrating those dinosaurs was just so much fun. That was probably one of my favorites. But quite honestly, I'm jazzed about whatever job I'm working on at the time. Like the very next job, that's the one I'm most excited about. Because, it's another adventure. Who knows what's going to happen? Who knows where it's going to go? Anything's possible. Anything.
I love it. You can tell that you're very passionate about what you do as well. Now, I'm going to have to bring this up just for myself. So the beer game, what is it, Tapper?
Yeah.
I am terrible at that game, but I always try to play it. How did you come up with that, the art style on that?
Okay, that's funny you should say that, because when I was working on that, my boss came over and he said, we want a logo that looks like Cheers, but doesn't. Not enough to get us sued, but enough to go, that kind of looks like Cheers.
Yeah, there's a little fine line where we're just walking on the edge right now.
Exactly. And that's pretty much what that was about. All
right. I don't want to get you in trouble, but I do want to get you in trouble. I'm not going to get you in trouble. Is there you're right. Is there an IP that or a marketing that you didn't like to do? Is there like one that it just wasn't as passionate? But you seem like you're put passion in any project you do. Is there one that you didn't like as much?
Okay.
Fake question.
It's funny you should say, actually, just yesterday, a woman that I worked on this project commented about the Super Pac-Man sculpt, and she said a whole lot better than Combo Man. Okay, we were working for M&M Mars and Kellogg's, and they did a thing, a combo pack. All right, so they wanted a combo man, a superhero, and Combo Man was like a combination of like 8 Marvel superheroes. So he had like Spider-Man's arm, it was horrible. It was absolutely atrocious. It couldn't have been the more horrible I couldn't think of a more worse approach to do it. And they stuck to it right to the end.
Combo.
And I kind of forgotten all about Combo Man until she said, a whole lot better than Combo Man.
God.
Oh my God.
You're like, how do you remember that?
Yeah, I'm trying to forget.
Delete that from your memory. Let me bring that back.
Yeah. All the time I spent trying to forget Combo Man, she's gonna bring it back up again.
That's
all
when
that therapy for nothing.
Yeah, that's one you're never gonna get away from now. Someone's gonna come up and cosplay as Combo. Like, just you're gonna forget all about it. They're gonna come up and you're like, oh no, get out of here. You gotta leave. Well, thank you so much. It was great talking to you.